Hi, Colton Hall, the Winter Athlete right here, interviewing head coach Kory Foss of the Winter Columbia Boys. Coach Foss, thanks for joining me. So, kind of talk about your season a little bit and everything that's going on. Obviously, it really started, in regions, especially everything you guys were able to accomplish. In your eyes, what happened?
Yeah, I mean the entire season was kind of an interesting ride, a good ride for the most part. A lot of positive things. We kind of grew and got better as a team as we went on. When region started, we felt like we were playing pretty well at that point in time. And playing at home, we had a lot of confidence. Played a really good game the first night against Spearfish, a very good Spearfish team, and then had the tough one the second night against Gregory, where we lost in 11 innings and used up 3 pitchers basically. And, in a double elimination tournament, when you get into losers bracket, pitching short, and so that was kind of it was definitely a tough one. But kids battled back. We went back and beat Spearfish, and then again, and then played 2 really good games against Gregory, and it was kind of at that point it was who can throw strikes, who's left that can throw strikes, and we were able to do that. And then the championship game, Dalton Baker came in and didn't throw pitch all year, and came in and threw something. I think out of 80 some pitches he threw 60 some strikes, so it was just incredible, and that's really what made the difference there. And then some other guys kind of picking up some spots later in the order and hit really well, and put it all together, I guess.
2 players that really stood out to me was Calvin Shield, and then also you mentioned him, Dalton Baker. Both those guys, obviously with Dalton coming in pitching, and I don't think he had pitched in a while, it had been a really long time. And then also Calvin Shield, whether he was making plays in the outfield or just getting a big hit for you guys. What about those 2? What about their performances really made it that much more special?
Yeah, I mean, you need in situations and in tournaments, double elimination, you need guys to step up that maybe haven't played a huge impact up to that point. Not that they didn't play, have an impact, but maybe not to that degree. Calvin was one. He didn't play high school baseball this spring, and I think that he kind of had to catch up a little bit. So early in the season, it was a little bit of struggle at times, but once he got going, he was a big part of it for us. We hit him in the 9 spot most of the time, and which was a really good spot because he helped us turn the lineup over, and played some good defense out in center field when we needed him. We got some injuries and stuff down in the end, and he kind of moved from a right field, left field into center, which is not easy to do, and he was able to do that very well. And then Dalton, being one of our leaders, came back. He graduated last year and came back. He was still young enough, and so we knew he was going to be a big leader, kid that loves baseball, just an absolute baseball mind. And he's smart, and he knows that sometimes hitters go through bad streaks, and you got to fight your way out of it. He did. He fought his way through it, and throughout the regions and in the state tournament, he was one of our biggest guys at the plate for us. So put the guys at the top of the order.
What, in my opinion, one of the greatest things that made your state run so incredible was you guys kind of you brought back the whole regions thing about it. You brought back the attitude of never giving up. You one day won, you came back and you had to play. I think it was a very tough Lennox team who went on to win state. But then the next day you went on to play. I believe it was Big Stone City, and you guys had to come back down. I believe it was 5-0. And a lot of teams probably would have quit in that position, but your team just resiliency really shone through for you guys.
Definitely, and state was another thing. And state was fun, stressful ride. It was, the kids played really well day 1 against Beersford, a very good Beersford team, and knocked out a really good pitcher. And then, coming back to Lennox on day 2, and Lennox won school ball, they won state. We knew they were the best team in the state going in, and had been for a while. And we had our chances. We definitely had our chances. Left the bases loaded in the 6th, 7th inning, and ended up losing 5-1. So, we felt like we really kind of we're meant to be there. We hang with the best team in the state, and we knew that we belonged there, and came back the next day, and like you said, got down really quick to Big Stone City, a good team, obviously a very good team. And 5th inning rolled around, we're still down by 5. And, a lot of teams would have. A lot of kids probably would have shut down and said, "Well, I had a great year, and let's go out and let's enjoy it." But they chipped and put some at bats together, and we went into the bottom of the 7th, top of the 7th, down by 3, I think, and just had some great at bats and put some things together and ended up scoring 5 runs and winning by 2. And same thing. We had some guys step up in that situation that hadn't done it a whole lot. Jordan Bruin came in, and I think in the second or third inning came in on the mound. Hasn't thrown many innings this year at all, and didn't give up a hit the rest of the way. Held Big Stone City, one of the best hitting teams probably in the state. Held them in check, and that gave us the chance to get back there. So.
Talk about a little about what's going to happen next year. Obviously, I think you're losing at least 6 players. That were part of all in the field for you guys defensively all the time. But you still got your number 1, your 2, and your 4 batter coming back. In Jordan Bruin, Phil Jorgensen, and Oscar Kravchuk. But talk a little bit about next year and what you expect to happen.
Well, with any high school sport, or college sport, that every year somebody's moving on, and I think of the 9 guys that we kind of played steadily through regions and state. I think 6 of them are gone now. 2 of them and not able to come back. But we feel good. Like I said, the 3 kids that we have coming back from that starting lineup, Jordan and Oscar and Phil are all, great ball players. Great kids, and they love the game, which makes all the difference in the world. And they're good kids for the younger ones to come up and be able to watch how they play the game and watch how they practice and watch how they prepare. So it is like it is. It's tough to lose that many kids. It doesn't matter what sport it is. But we do have some good groups coming up. A lot of kids that like the game or love the game and know that they're are smart ball players, and that just develops from there hopefully. And hopefully some of those younger kids that were able to come with the state or were able to watch states and regions and stuff. See what's possible, see what you can do. You put the work in and things like that. So. No, we have a lot of kids coming up that I think can really be big impact players. We lost some kids that are some very good ball players, obviously, but that's part of coaching any high school or college sport.
Absolutely. This has been Colton Hall, the Winner Advocate. Thanks, Coach Foss, for joining us.
Yep, no problem.
Thank you.